people are looking for some.
You're live, and it looks like it may be playing stuff from
a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's delightful. I like that we're both making the same face in the thumbnail for the live stream. It's truly delicious.
Hello, hello. We're here, but we have no idea. Whoa, James said I'm on the left and Chris is on the right, so that must mean they can see us.
Yeah, this is weird.
This is really weird, you guys.
When are we going to be able to see all of them? I can't see anybody yet.
Hey everybody, welcome to this live stream. It's the first time we've ever done this. We don't know what we're doing, and it is confusing and frightening. But yep, I can see your comments here, which is exciting.
Oh, which is which?
Mike Snyder says we have live Yules. Desdemona says yay. Yay to you guys. Scott says he's scared and confused. That's just like us.
Somebody said which is which. Should we go ahead and address that?
That is my friend Scott. He knows which is which.
Oh.
Also, Scott. Somebody handled it. Matt on the left, James on the right. Or James on the right. James handled it.
Well, who handled it? Extra
Nobody
points.
needs. This is the last thing anybody wants to hear is us discussing what is happening. Everybody can see the comments.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Happy pizza party. We hope you all brought your pizza if it was possible. I have mine. Matt, do you have yours?
I have mine.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
I'm showing you mine.
I'm trying to figure things out.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. We're so happy you guys are watching. This is delightful and very, very fun.
Oh, there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is officially our not so sad pizza party, and we are here just to have some fun and connect a little bit, and let people see what we look like when we eat pizza, because that's a punishment in itself. Wouldn't you say, Matt?
Yes, it absolutely is, and I apologize. I'm just trying to send this link to people.
I'm really excited to eat my pizza because this pizza was ordered 2.5 hours ago. No, I'm sorry, 3 hours ago. Because my family eats at the time a normal family does with a young child.
Oh.
So they ate, but I was busy at the Home Depot, sitting in my car in the parking lot, waiting for my curbside pickup. Had some stuff I needed, but they do curbside pickup, so rock and roll. But I had to wait there for a little while, so I missed out on the first round of pizza eating. So by the time I got back, I was like, "Well, I'll save the pizza for the pizza party."
Now, see, that's just plain smart.
Matt, you want to tell us about your slice?
I would love to. I went over to Joe's.
Wait.
What?
This should be a jangle for this. We don't have access to jangles because we're not that technologically advanced. But let me do a jangle.
Wait, let me try a jangle. Let's see. You said something about sharing a screen?
What?
Never mind. There's no jangle. There'll be a jangle on the final
I got one.
thing.
It's right here. It's right.
Go.
Goes like this. Share your slice. Come on. Share your slice. Just let us see. Share your slice. Let us see your slice. What is it?
This one's a supreme. This is a half a slice because I'm sharing it with Phaedra.
Oh.
And then this one is buffalo chicken with the hot sauce and ranch and stuff.
Ooh, that looks like a good slice. Is that from your Joe's?
It's from my local Joe's.
Now, there's a lot of Joe's pizzas in New York, right?
Yeah, lots of Joe's, lots of Ray's.
It's like a thing, right? Are they different from each other?
Yeah, they're all different, I guess. I don't really know. It's a mystery to me as well.
Okay. Well, do you want me to share my slice? You didn't ask, but I'll just assume.
Yeah, I would like that more than anything.
My slice.
Ah,
there it is.
Look at that. That slice is nice.
Got some spicy red sauce.
Ooh.
We got some ricotta and mozzarella. We got some fresh tomatoes, basil, some roasted garlic, some sea salt. Should we take a bite of our slice? Everybody,
let's take a bite of our slice. This is going to be a really conflicting moment for us. It's going to taste delicious and be pleasurable to our minds, but also I'm going to feel really embarrassed about doing this in front of people.
All right. Make sure the camera can see you. Ready?
Yeah.
And bite. Take a big bite.
I'm making sure everybody gets sounds to further humiliate myself. The future is weird. This is a weird thing.
That's really good
to have happening.
That's really tasty. Are you happy with your slice?
Yes, I'm very happy with my slice because the taste was really good. Hashtag slice bite. Thank you, James. I'm
not used to eating good pizza on this podcast. I'm not used to eating much of anything because you have a no eating while we record the podcast rule.
That's for everybody. That's not just for me.
Because one time I ate some fresh meringues.
Meringues?
I was trying to think. Yeah, meringues, like the crunchy meringues, you know? I was trying to think of the worst possible thing to eat on a podcast sound-wise.
I don't think meringues is plural for... I guess if you have
like the meringue, like little meringue cookies. Not like meringue pie, but meringues. So they're all hard. Yeah, rock hard.
This is good content.
Hey. Yeah, usually our podcast records are about 4.5 hours, and I trim them down to the best 1.5. Oh, thanks. That was a good bite. How's everybody's pizza? If you're having pizza, let us know on the chat. It's a pizza party. We should be talking about pizza. Is that what you do at a pizza party? You talk about pizza?
I think it should be what you do. I think it's ridiculous to enjoy pizza and not talk about it.
I don't think I've ever been to an actual pizza party until now. Like, I've been to parties with pizza. No. Where pizza was, but not one that was pizza. Ooh, Drew Piston says his has chicken.
Hey, whoa.
Ooh la la. So you got some royalty over here.
No, that nasty buffalo chicken.
Can afford some kind of classy poultry. Chicken. Look at you.
Rotisserie chicken. Wait, that sounds good.
That sounds really good. John, I'm sorry your pizza was only fine yesterday. That's disappointing. I do like Hawaiian pizza, though.
My pizza's amazing.
Carolyn made one with mushrooms, olives, and broccoli rabe. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, an herbivore pizza from Sahara Pizza. That sounds pretty cool.
Whoa.
Ooh, Eli, you got a pepperoni and a buffalo chicken from Pizza Wagon of Brooklyn? Sherman Oaks location. I love that. Pizza Wagon of Brooklyn, Sherman Oaks. I'm going to go close my window because there's a dog barking outside of it.
Okay, I'll handle the podcast for
Watch this. This is going to be cool looking, though.
I see a little sofa. That look kind of cool. Yeah. We didn't plan a whole lot of stuff, you guys. That's no joke. I think you probably have already figured it out. Oh my gosh, look at all these amazing pizzas you guys have. It's such a bizarre thing, like, for you guys to sit there and watch me read things you're saying. Is that the thing that we are doing?
I think what we're supposed to do is read out what they're writing as if it was like a script for a play or a film. Like we're different
instead of tomato sauce. That's amazing, Donnie. Yeah, if you guys want to write us lines like we're in a play, we'll just read them. We could do a show together.
Fair. I think basically it's fair if we are your puppets for this this live stream. That is completely reasonable. Did you tell any of my secrets? You didn't tell any of my secrets, did you?
Yeah, I only had time for one. You were really quick.
Okay. That's okay. I got a lot of secrets. All right, so I think we had talked about a couple things we wanted to do on this live stream, right, Matt?
We did. But the first thing I want to do is send this link to everybody on Twitter like we said we would.
Did we not send the link out?
I only just figured out how. Doing it right now.
I have a feeling maybe somebody else already did it because everyone who listens to our show is better at internet than us.
That's true.
Oh, we got a little script here from Drew Piston.
Oh, excellent. Sorry, I can't find the right window because, again, I'm an idiot. All right, I'm the best brother.
No, I'm the best brother.
Look over there, in the distance. I see the oncoming sadness.
Desdemona is the most amazing fan.
I'll give him $1,000. Oh.
We're supposed to say that in unison. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Desdemona is the most amazing fan. That's really hard because of the lag. Did you send the link?
No, I'm still working on it. You keep asking me stuff.
All right, I'm gonna. I'll take over the stream for a couple of seconds. That's what everybody's begging for, anyways.
That's true.
Here's a great question from the Scavengers Network. A delicious, delicious question. If you were an Animal Crossing villager, what animal would you be, and what would your aesthetic be?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna get in on that.
I would be some sort of tropical bird for sure, but maybe with some sort of weird tweak, like not a robot tropical bird. Maybe like I'm a tropical bird, but I'm made out of like sticks and rocks and leaves, like a primitive invention. And my aesthetic would be like all the rattan stuff for sure.
Oh, yeah.
and maybe just like lots of dirty dishes. I don't know if there's a dirty dish, but if there was, it would just be everywhere.
There
And then
must be dirty
piles of
dishes.
laundry, probably.
Yep, that sounds right to me. Sorry, I was just reading the quiz. Are you talking? I couldn't. Oh,
Drew Piston. Drew sent the link.
thank you, Drew.
Thank you,
Matt.
Drew.
No, he said Matt. I sent the link. That's a line
Oh.
for me to say?
That's a line.
I sent the
Okay,
link.
so
That's accurate. Also,
that is accurate. Okay, cool.
we missed it as a Tuesday afternoon in late June. You guys are a lot more entertaining than we are, so thank you for being here with us. Animal Crossing wise, I would be. I feel like I haven't met a whole ton of animals yet. I think I would be a hamster.
Mm.
And my aesthetic would be if there's a floor that is just pillows.
Mm.
And a wall that does not have windows. I think that's where I'd be. And I'd just be a hamster sleeping in a ball all day so I don't have to face the world.
Are you talking about like a padded cell? Like a
I guess so.
a padded cell?
That would do it. A pillowed cell. Oh, I'm watching myself eat pizza. This is awful.
Yeah, that is definitely a padded cell, man. I think you can do better. Aim higher. I mean, you're fine. You can roll with that, but I want you to think about it. That was your first impulse. I want you to spend some time with that. Matt,
What?
do we have anything cool? Oh, Pizza Bite. Wait, does that mean we're supposed to do a Pizza Bite?
Yo, no. No.
Or is it in response to your Pizza Bite?
I think if we allow our these very nice people to tell us when to eat pizza, we're going to get real sick real quick.
Ting, 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 ting. Bite the pizza. I was at a wedding once where every time they did the ting, 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 somebody's uncle said, "Get her done."
Really?
Yeah. The whole wedding.
Why? Is that a thing?
Oh, she was just responding to the Pizza Bite. Thank you for clarifying. I appreciate that. Now,
Oh.
Adam, do you want us to do 4 bites?
What do you mean 4
It's getting
bites?
very confusing.
Bite, 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 bite.
Pizza parties in the future will not be like this. This is a one-off freebie.
And I'm still
because we are
shaking a little
supposed to
from trying to
punish
set
ourselves.
this up.
We had some technical difficulties, and we don't wear technical difficulties well. We're not great with stress. I think Matt and I both do the same thing with stressful situations where we crumble in a little angry ball.
Y'all fall apart. Cry and scream at ourselves for being stupid.
That's the one.
I wish I could play the theme that I made for the...
Let's just sing it. How's it go?
I don't remember. I just read. I don't remember anymore.
What is it called?
Finish it live. Welcome to Finish It Live, everybody. Oh, I should have done hashtag Finish It Live on that tweet.
Well,
We need a social media manager.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
Here, I'll sing the theme song. Finish it live. Finish it live. Finish it live. Finish it live. It's time for the stream.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yeah, the
Next time,
Apple loops
structure.
makes a real big difference. No, we have structure.
We do have structure. One thing we're
that was
definitely
the
going
theme
to do today is go through. Oh, of course, I forgot the thing. Go through. We're gonna be looking back at RnR Mystery, and we're gonna look at folks' predictions. We did this at one point during the read, but we'll take a look now that we've read the whole thing, and now we know for sure whether or not predictions are for realsies or no. We'll go back through those and see who gets a pin. And I do have a design to share with you guys, and it's pretty nifty. And that's his last and most horrible secret.
Oh man, come on.
So we'll get into that. Did you want to play? Sorry,
The
I keep
game?
getting distracted by the
Yeah,
comments.
sure.
Sorry.
I'll do the jangle for the game that we're gonna play.
Okay.
About this book. The jangle goes like this. Who do you ship? Yeah. Who do you ship? Who do you ship? Who do you ship? Oh, finish it.
Yeah, we'll do a rock.
Who do you ship?
Who do you ship?
Welcome to Who Do You Ship, everybody? Everybody's favorite segment where we decide which characters in a 20-year-old children's book should hook up. And now can we do a little character review because it's been a little while.
Yeah, I meant to bring my book, and I was panicking so hard about all of this that I don't have any of my resources with me. You want to tell some secrets? I'll go run and get some things so people can look at my office. The stuff I have in it. All right.
See if I can think of any good secrets. Keep in mind my parents might be watching. I can't think of anything. If I do, I'll let you know. But I'll probably pretend like I did tell a secret. We have a lot of characters in RnR Mystery. I'll start with the, well, I should wait for Matt for this. Okay, there's got to be a good secret. Let me see. He's, let's see. He threw up spaghetti once, and then he didn't like to eat spaghetti for a long time when we were kids, which stunk because I like spaghetti. So that was very selfish of him. Oh, hey, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
They know so much about you now. Mushroom and pepperoni pizza. I've been feeling the mushroom lately. I did not like mushroom for a really, really long time.
I didn't either. And when Mom really likes mushroom pizza, and one time she got a pizza with mushroom on it, and then she took the mushrooms off the slice she gave me. I was a little kid.
Yeah.
And I could tell because it tastes like mushrooms. And mushroom tastes like super mushroom flavor.
Yeah, did you get really mad at her and let her know?
Yes, I did.
That's so not
and
cool.
She laughed and laughed. I remember that very clearly.
That's awesome. It's so good. Chicken and broccoli and half a slice of Sicilian. Oh yeah, that sounds good, Fader. I want some of that. The Yule parents might be lurking. We'll never tell. Okay, but let's review some of these characters. All right, we got the Velasets, right?
Yeah. Which is
the boy, and Lisa and Jill and Kurt,
of course,
and Molly, of course. Can't forget Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Then we've got Jimmy Perez, who we know very well. We've got Dr. Nova, who we know very well. We've got Lenny. What is his name? The graffiti artist, Lenny Merkel.
Yeah,
is that right?
I think that's right.
Every time I say it, it seems wrong. What's cheese grandma pie? I mean, you don't have to answer.
Yeah, what's a grandma pie if it's got cheese on it? Is that cheating? See, I thought a grandma pie didn't have cheese on it. That's amazing.
Wait, you've heard of a grandma pie before?
Yeah.
What's a grandma pie?
Maybe it's more like the crust and sauce or something.
Maybe the cheese is the crust. All right, I'm going to continue on.
We just sit here quietly.
Lenny Merkel, who is an insane graffiti artist person.
Right. And yeah, just a bizarre dude. What do you fight people with? Was it Umbrella or was it something else?
An umbrella and a spray paint can. He was spray painting his captor.
It's a boss man.
And using the umbrella, I guess, as a shield. And who he was attacking was Eddie Murray. I can't believe he has a last name from the Atrocities. He was fighting Eddie Murray from the Atrocities. Yeah, I agree, Eli. Anybody we suggest getting together in this round of Who Do You Ship is definitely going to be hooking up in a video club.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what happens in a video club, but I know that happens in a video club. Hi, Jen. Hello. Yay. There's so many friends here. This is fun. Oh, Aunt Boo. Thank you, Mauve Billions.
Oh, my gosh.
Aunt Boo, the alligator hats. We did talk to alligator hats. I don't know. We didn't learn too much about that dude, the front man of the alligator hats. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Man, good memory. Taxi driver. The taxi driver. That's a very good one.
and
then copycat Lisa and Jill.
Pizza delivery guy?
Pizza delivery guy.
Who's like, do you know where this place, do you know where this address is? You're like, he's like, look, fine. Just.
Okay, forget it. Dad. There's Dad. Hi, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
I forgot Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. I would never forget Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese.
I would say a good duo would be Eddie from the Atrocities and Jane from the Epaulettes, but I'm pretty sure they dated, and I don't think it ended well.
Nah, Jane has got a lot more swagger, I feel like. Or at least she seems smarter, at least.
Yeah, I don't think he could handle it.
I have kind of a bold one.
Uh-oh.
Lenny Merkel and you, the boy.
Yeah.
because they're both the worst. I think
Yeah.
probably Lenny Merkel was awesome when he was defeating his captor with spray paint,
Yeah.
but he's definitely an insane artist who thinks a whole lot of himself, and I think that's definitely you as well.
Yeah.
And I don't think it will be a pleasant relationship, but they can aim all of their craziness at each other and like have those big crazy fights and just be that couple that everybody talks about having the insane crazy person fights, and then everyone else is kind of shielded from the nuttiness maybe.
Yeah. I see a lot. There's a lot of folks saying they like Tallboy with Lenny Merkel.
Tallboy and Lenny, I could see that.
It's
We don't know
interesting for sure.
a whole lot about the Tallboy, but like aesthetically, I think they would look good together. Wow, people really shipping Lenny and the Tallboy.
All right,
All right,
that's official for sure then.
it's canon then. Finish it, canon.
And
I'll
definitely
take
the
another
boy
bite.
needs do a lot of work on himself before he can open his heart. That is absolutely true. Michelle is right on that one for sure. I think I'm trying to think of somebody that would be good for Molly, and I don't think there's anybody good enough for Molly in this book.
But I mean, Molly and Kurt, like what
No,
Kyle's
Kurt,
saying.
no, that's ridiculous. No
Kurt's
Molly
not the
and Kurt.
brightest.
No,
Kurt's not the brightest bulb, but he seems like a pretty nice guy.
right. I'm not saying he's not a nice guy, and I'm not saying he's not a cool dude. I'm saying he's not good enough for Molly,
Well, that's a
which is a
tall
different thing.
order.
Yeah, it is, apparently it is.
Maybe just for now. James says the tall boy is Banksy. I do believe that.
Whoa,
That makes a lot of sense.
that's pretty cool.
Now, what about
think
Dr. Nova? Is there any love for Dr. Nova?
I ship these guys.
I can't see it because you have your background on in my Skype, so it actually goes invisible when you hold that up for me.
Oh, really?
The people on the internet can probably see it. Give it a second. I'll see it when it goes on YouTube. There it is.
Can you see them?
Oh, the two cops.
They've
Yeah.
been through a lot
They're-
together. Oh, Molly
really-
and one of the undercover cops.
Yeah, maybe Molly sees the cop who's playing her and is like,
Well, for sure. There's ethical issues with this entire
like
segment.
a cop. Sure. But that would make a good movie, like Molly and the undercover cop, and like they end up falling for each other.
And the other
That'd be-
undercover cops too, the ones that follow you when you go out to do something, when you go out to deliver. They
Yeah.
had hunky names. I remember that. I don't remember what they were, but I remember thinking they were probably hunky dudes.
So they're in the hunk club. Maybe we could just throw a lot of people in the hunk club, and they can all ship up together.
Matthew is
Make a
correct.
little
Molly is not a narc, and she wouldn't date a cop. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh man, I
That's
feel foolish
absolutely
now.
true. Hmm.
Not a narc.
Well, then
Maybe that would be the tension in their relationship, though, right?
yeah, I think
That they love each other, but they fundamentally disagree with each other on some core values.
I think it's gonna be a no.
Like the cop thinks that she can change the system from the inside,
Oh,
but Molly's like, you can't change the system from the inside. It's built to not be changed.
right.
You're just a part of the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right.
And then the cop's like, well, if you feel like that, then why don't you just leave? And Molly's like, well, maybe I will.
Oh,
But yeah, and then you have to come back next week to see what happens next.
I think my big ship is Lenny, because I just love Lenny. Lenny and Jimmy Perez. I think Jimmy Perez
Oh,
would just
Jimmy,
be like,
really? He's such a weasel.
Jimmy Perez would be like, this guy's amazing. I'm such a loser. I gotta really change my life. And then Lenny would be like, you just be you, whatever. And they would accept each other, and then they would go on adventures and do crazy stuff.
And maybe Jimmy just needs somebody to follow, right? Like he's looking for a leader to follow. He was looking for a path to believe in, right? That's why he's bouncing around from Pink Flamingo action to the new syndrome.
Exactly.
So you need somebody as strong a personality, as charismatic a leader as Lenny,
Right. Somebody with
who
a
is not going to
vision.
be doing any harm.
Yeah.
That he can kind of believe in and be like, this is my man,
Yeah.
and I will serve.
And hey, shout out to Bill. Hey, Bill. Apologies that this is not making sense to you since you're not to this book yet, and apologies to everybody who's not listened to us read this book and who have been sitting here
Oh, yeah.
listening to nonsense and reading insanity and comments that makes no sense to anybody.
I will say I think Dr. Nova and Space Vampire are a very good combo. Or Dr. Nova and the head of Space Force from Space Vampire.
Oh, interesting.
But that's pretty good. And hey, anybody who's keeping up with the drama of Colin using the right login to comment on this stream, he has figured out how to show up as himself and not his group. So everybody can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Nice.
But I think that might be enough for shipping.
Yeah.
Since some people didn't. Dr. Nova and the Knight from the Cave of Time. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have this weird kind of creepiness in these books. Let's move on to our next segment.
Okay. It's a fantasy, finish it.
Hey.
Update, it's fantasy, finish it. Update, everyone's gonna learn what we know, and it's fantasy, finish it show.
Yeah.
So
again, probably not great if you haven't finished
yeah.
RnR Mystery.
Nope.
Didn't really think about that.
Actually,
But it'll be some good teases for some crazy stuff that happens in
yeah,
that.
that's true.
Toothpicks. Toothpicks? Do we need toothpicks?
Oh,
Oh,
probably.
they're talking about the toothpicks in the hat. Yeah, the scarf and the hat with the rice in it. Toothpicks. It was toothpicks.
Oh yeah, it was toothpicks.
All right, who wants to take a bite? Matt, you want to take a bite?
You take a bite. I'm looking up something.
Okay, somebody out there take a bite with me. Okay, ready? 1, 2,
I'm with
3,
you.
bite. Ooh.
Oh, onion. Toothpicks.
Thank you.
Help.
That was really bad watching you take that bite, Matt.
Yeah, I know.
It was really floppy, and there was like little bits left over.
I know. I'm sorry.
You had to slurp up. Adam says, Matt, that was the worst.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who
sorry,
I'm reading
Adam.
that for. Everybody can
I'm
see it.
specifically sorry to Adam.
Are we gonna do fantasy finish it?
Yeah, so we went through some of these already, but we read the whole book, so now we know if how all of them are. And before we dive in, I'm going to show you guys the badges, the little enamel pins that we'll be sending out one day, maybe many years from now. We do have a design for it, and it's, oh boy, this art. It looks like this. So it's going to be that, but with colors. Chris, I guess, probably can't see this. It's hilarious.
I can't see it.
So very colorful, very cool.
Oh wow, that looks cool.
Little Latin, little bit of everything in there. So that's what they'll look
Fader,
like.
that design is awesome.
And
Fader did that, right?
Fader did that. She's very, very kind and made a pretty thing.
That's beautiful.
And that's just a sketch, so it'd be even cooler when it's done. But it's also already pretty amazing. So that's what people whose predictions came true will be receiving. That's plus 5 points for you for getting a prediction correct.
Yeah, what does the Latin mean? That's a question from Anastasia.
Finish it.
Oh.
Let me be clear. When you type "finish it" into a Google Translator to Latin, that's what comes up. So
What happens if you do the reverse though? Here, I'll look it up.
it's similar but funnier.
Okay.
You'll prefer
Don't build it up
probably.
too much. Don't build it up too much. Continue talking while I do internet.
Okay, so let's go through some of these predictions, and we're currently we're still taking predictions for the book we're doing right now, which is of course House of Danger, and we're still taking them because I have not written anything down. I think we might have put a cap on when we would take them, but now I've changed that, I guess.
It translates to finish it.
Does it when you go the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Elude consumare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am sure I said that so right. Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. You probably said it
Nobody
right for
knows
the
how
first
that
time in hundreds of years. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to start with Mike at the Giga's predictions. There was a bunch. You definitely got one that you get brainwashed into not knowing how to play rock and roll music anymore. That pretty much happened.
Hey, congratulations.
On page.
Wait, when did that happen? Oh, yeah, you got brainwashed a bunch of times.
Yeah, you got pretty much a bunch.
You definitely don't play any rock and roll after that.
Someone hits a jukebox like the Fonz, which restarts the music. Didn't happen, sadly. Too cool for this jam. Someone wants to go to the police, and then someone calls them a narc. That happened just now on the podcast and the live stream, but not that doesn't count. Get run over by a tour bus.
It should.
Unbelievably not. You either become a record.
No tour bus at all, right?
No, there's a van that you don't even get to party in because it's probably a sweet van, but you learn nothing about it.
Man.
You either become a record store employee or a music teacher. Probably true to that kid.
Yeah.
Probably the meanest
100%.
music teacher out there. But didn't happen in the book. An ending where no one from the rock band survives. Not true. Sadly. You have a dream state where you meet Elvis, which is awesome. But did not happen.
there was the one ending where the three of you get kidnapped as well. So Jill and Lisa are already kidnapped, and then the three of you get kidnapped, but we don't know if you got killed. So.
And that whole room does get blown up when the cops come over. But that's still the kidnapped people. And they're not going to kill the kidnapped people because they need them for their evil plans.
Do they?
For now.
Yeah, so either way, we're making assumptions. We don't know for sure.
Right.
Which is problematic.
It may be consumed. That's what I thought. That's the translation. Thank you, Matthew. That's the translation I saw. So we should change the name of the podcast, I guess, which is fine.
That's amazing.
Everybody seems to
That's
agree.
So good.
And
That's such a better title.
Mike's final prediction was the abduction is a government conspiracy. Sadly, no, it's an alien conspiracy and a rogue alien at that. Not even an alien government.
Not representing his government. No.
So
there was just the one time stream in that book, right? I mean, there were different branches, but there weren't. It didn't it doesn't start off with different realities. There aren't different truths from the beginning.
no, I don't. What do you mean? Say again?
Do you know what I mean? Okay, there's a difference between branching timelines where each choice you make, things change, versus when the story starts, there are multiple parallel timelines you could be in already, with multiple different truths about their reality.
Multiple truths. I think this book was real confusing. So there maybe some things don't work.
Yeah,
together,
there's some things that don't really work. Yeah.
But it's hard to tell because it just might be written kind of not.
It's
good enough.
It's not as flagrant as the one we're reading now.
Right.
The boy only died once in this particular book, right? Is that right? He got exploded. No, he got exploded by a rocket once, and he got
hit by
run over by a cop car once. Twice, maybe. I guess there might be more. I don't know.
Did anybody ever just?
It wasn't a ton of deaths. No, surprisingly, none of his bandmates ever shot him.
All right, let's look at some more predictions real quick. These are from Micah.
Yes. Yeah.
You will actually melt someone's face with a guitar solo. Sadly not.
Oh, so disappointing.
The kidnappers will be a rival band, that you have to fight in a rock-off. No, I don't think so.
No rock-off.
Fight the bad
really
guys
close.
with rock, but you don't fight in a rock-off. But that's a great prediction because there's so many. If that had come true, it would have been really cool. The kidnappers will turn out to be evil record execs. An alien, but we can't be sure if he was ever a record exec, I guess. Zero mention of sex or drugs. Oh. Huh.
You win.
Zero mention of sex or drugs. Was there any kind of drug that does the blue egg count as a drug? I think not in terms of this prediction, right?
No.
Okay.
That's not a traditional rock and roll drug. It's not sex,
That's true.
blue eggs, and rock and roll.
Aliens' brain stones are not something that are on anybody's rider.
I mean, I'm sure there are a couple rock songs about alien brain stones, but
okay.
Yeah, we really did. James, I agree. We all expected a lot more rock and roll in this story.
Speaking of Micah's final prediction, there will be very little actual rock and roll.
Yeah. You win.
Win that one.
Yeah.
Micah's kid, Elliot.
What's Elliot got?
Predictions. You will write a legendary rock song. I think not. No. You do write a mess that breaks people's brainwashing.
You do play some serious noise.
I don't think it counts.
Yeah, which is amazing because it could have been that ending could have very easily been that you just play an amazing loud rock
Yeah.
song and it's super good and it destroys their robes.
Yeah.
But it specifies that you just make a whole lot of horrible noise. It's so
Yeah.
unsatisfying.
Next
Okay, what's
prediction: you
next?
will quit the band and become the best at video games.
Legendarily bad. That's fair.
This boy, honestly, this boy is not cool enough to make that move.
Probably not. Yeah,
Sadly.
unfortunately.
And then final prediction: you will eat a PB and J.
Oh my god.
And if that's a prediction about me, you are correct. Because I do eat a
you
PB and J.
he might have in this book. He might have done that. We got to think hard because there's weird stuff in these. I don't think they ever talk about him eating. Yo, he gets something from a store. He gets a candy bar from a store.
Oh yeah,
Not a PB&J.
Good call.
Yeah.
Micah's other child, Sadie, predicts
Mhm.
you will become friends with a rock and roll unicorn that will help you. Perfect
Oh,
prediction.
that would
Multiple
have been.
stages. No unicorn. Sadly, no unicorns, but great predictions.
I feel like your kids should write this book, Micah.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Rewrite. So let's hear from
Rewrite.
at Ghostly Chap. Squeaks predicted. Squeaks is good. But my Animal Crossing name would be Squeaks, and my catchphrase would be Sleepy Sleepy. Prediction number 1: you give up on music and get an office job. You are secure in life, but sometimes you dream of what could have been.
That would have been so good.
I'm shocked that's not in there.
Oh,
You give a
man.
chance to someone to join your band as a replacement, but they suck and ruin the show. There is no show to be ruined, so that prediction did not come true.
If this had been an on the road actual tour book, that would have been so much cooler, as opposed to like 2 days before the tour.
Yeah. And then finally, you sell out completely and ruin the soul of your music, and no one forgives you for it ever.
I guess you don't really sell out when you get brainwashed.
Yeah, you get pretty brainwashed. There was never a choice to be like, I'm just going to do this. I just agree with this guy.
Is it selling out to blackmail an alien to giving you all of his vegetarian restaurants so you're like wealthy at the expense of like thousands of people who needed to be saved? It's a type of selling out, but it's not that type of selling out.
It's pretty good, though.
Mm.
What do you think?
I agree, John. Thromby ruled.
Yeah, Thorny ruled. And Phaedra is right. Sleepy Sleepy is what I would say is a Pokemon. Probably not as an Animal Crossing guy.
Because your Pokemon name would be Sleepy. Okay.
I think sell out completely. I think,
Was there an and after that?
yeah, and ruin the soul of your music and no one forgives you forever. You know what? I'm going to say no because the soul of this dude's music.
We don't know.
That's true.
We didn't get to hear the music. But we also don't know about the people not forgiving you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That was a great prediction,
just
but
don't
I
know
think it
if
probably didn't come true.
A lot of good details in that prediction, but that kind of is. That's where you got tripped up.
Howard, our dear Howard, predicted you will choose to quit the band only to watch them to go on become incredibly popular and successful without you. Which
That would be fantastic. That would be so good.
would've been
All of these are
perfect.
such good rock and roll stories.
but no, sadly no. Adam, who's here with us, I see. I think I saw Howard too. Adam had several predictions. The kidnapping is just an elaborate ruse to get you to remember that it's your birthday, something that you lost sight of while planning the tour. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, that's so good.
Didn't happen, but it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
The kidnappees are actually trying to start their own band / join a different one and are using the kidnap as an out. Which would work very well with this guy, but no, I'm afraid. You will forget the lyrics to a song you're performing on tour, and it'll be totally embarrassing. It would have been if anybody had performed or gone on tour.
Nobody performed at any point.
You will use rad stage moves that you've practiced in order to escape a bad situation involving the Pink Flamingo action. Really extraordinary prediction, and sadly not a thing. And then there was a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Adam challenged at Carax Elizabeth. Which prediction was that? Let's jump to that one. Carax Elizabeth is... I'm going to find it really quickly because I'm incredible at this. Oh, it's right there. So Kara predicted Molly and Kurt. Sadly, they'll stay a won't they in all endings, probably because they're too busy trying to find their friends to find love. Hey, that's true.
That is true. That's a win.
That's a win for Kara. And sadly, the
Woo!
challenge for
Good
Adam,
prediction.
where Molly and Kurt are total will they, and while they won't find the kidnappers, they will find love. It's not the kind of book that gives satisfying endings, so that's another thing that happened.
Not a whole lot of romance in these books.
No,
Is that just an age thing?
presumably.
There's a whole, but there's a whole lot of horrible murder and death. I guess that's the problem with our
exactly.
culture.
They're not worried about saying bad things about relationships to kids. They just know that kids don't care about the romance stuff. That's what's out there.
Yeah, that's
So
a
let's
good
jump
point.
to Kara's
That's a good
predictions.
point.
Kara predicted one of your band members is the kidnapper.
Oh, that would have been really
That would've
good.
been cool.
Jimmy Perez was close.
He wasn't in your band, though. It was pretty clear.
No, but he was close.
You found your band members. Now it's time for the tour. The end.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Lisa and Jill? That happened, right?
It happened a couple times where you find your band members and
now,
you go on tour.
Of course. All right. Well
Yeah,
done.
and it was like really fast. There was one specifically just like that where you just run into Lisa and Jill and they're like, "Oh, it's all good. It's an undercover cop thing. We can go now. Let's
Right.
roll." And you're like,
Oh,
"Okay."
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
prediction: when you call the cops, they will be, quote, like a dog chasing a rabbit that has just run the other way, end quote. As I remember, the cops were the cops good, or were they like a dog chasing a rabbit that has just run the other way?
They were all over the map, I think. They didn't have any huge blunders, I don't think. I mean, they didn't really knock it out of the park, but they didn't really screw stuff up or anything.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a miss, but that's a tough call. But you got two right already, so that's pretty good. And Kara also challenged Adam's prediction number 4, the rad moves you used to escape the pink flamingo action. You've practiced but never been able to land them until now. That didn't happen, but that's a good challenge.
It's a very good challenge.
Now let's peek at Mouse on a moose.
What you got?
Predictions. You're bugged. It's hidden on you.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
I can't believe that didn't
But
happen.
no. Nope.
You disguise yourself to infiltrate the pink flamingos.
No. You pretend to go along with some plans for the new syndromes, but no, we
Right.
didn't do much with the pink flamingos.
You end up sleeping alone in the wilderness, and the story ends by implying you died.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't remember
but
that
that's
happening.
a good prediction just to use for every book because it's going to happen.
Just based on the odds, yeah.
Got one prediction we already know. He predicted there's a multi-terrain chase sequence, which there was. Roads to dirt roads to lake.
Oh, yeah. That counts. Roads to dirt roads to lake. Yeah, that counts.
He also predicted you make it to a gig with all band members present and accounted for just in time to rock. Nope. You get someone with a musical instrument.
No. No?
Metaphorically,
No.
you play
You
music.
should have guessed that you pour a giant pot of cold soup on your band. That would have been a swing and a hit.
Yep. Somebody grabs you by your hair? That's a kind of a weird prediction.
Somebody
but
grabs
not
you by your
bad.
hair. Well, that happened a lot. That happened in.
Oh, James, this is
in
you, James
Castle. You got
Anderson.
swung around by your hair.
Oh, that's right. Nobody got grabbed or swung around by their hair in this one. I don't remember. I don't believe.
Wait, which James is this?
James Anderson. You did. You wrote multi-terrain. You may not have said it, but you wrote it down because I copied it and pasted it.
Was your copy and pasting accurate? How's your aim on your copy paste?
Pretty bad. You get thrown in a body of water so that you die.
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
You can hear it, huh?
Yeah, it's bad.
My temptation is to lean away, but that's cheating, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Use a tamper. James Anderson, let me know if these don't sound like your your predictions. I'm pretty sure I didn't mess up that bad, but use a tambourine as a weapon. Sadly, no. You get a coupon for a free ear piercing at the kiosk at the mall, and you use it. Not that cool a band.
That's impossible because nobody has ever used something like that before. They've never been redeemed.
You find yourself once again going into the cave of time. Unbelievably, it did not happen. And an amplifier crushes someone. I believe that's a no, yeah?
Yeah, that's a no.
Great predictions, though. Of course, as expected.
Mm-hmm.
I type and then forget immediately. Yeah, that sounds like me. Sammy Snakes Matafiglio has some excellent predictions here. You never touch a musical instrument, and that came very close to coming true. And so, how many times do you actually touch a musical instrument? Just once?
I know that I rock out with noise twice.
Oh, okay.
In two different situations, and I think there's even a loop that gets you there. But that's, I think, it. Do you load some instruments, or is that just in my imagination?
You don't load instruments. Your band members load instruments.
I think twice you do pick up your guitars.
All right, so close. Very
music.
close. Very good prediction.
Mm-hmm.
A real-world musical performer comes to your aid. Nope.
No
real people, sadly.
No.
Acme Pest Control are complicit in the abduction. I mean, maybe, but we didn't get that information, sadly. The phrase rock and roll mystery will be used exactly once, no more, no less.
Not ever. Because you know what? It wouldn't make any sense. It's not a rock and roll mystery. Right? The mystery doesn't... The important parts of the mystery don't have really that much to do with rock and roll.
No, it's not a rock and roll mystery at all. It's a kidnapping mystery. It's a crime that has to be solved.
I mean, the bad guy wants to destroy rock and roll, but... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's bothersome.
There's a mystery. It's why people are being kidnapped, and it's because somebody wants to destroy rock and roll, and I think technically that makes it a rock and roll mystery.
That doesn't make it good, Matt.
And James, yes, you are practicing at the beginning, but I believe the boy is the lead singer. I think his job is to wear a T-shirt with musical notes on it and sing and look good, and that's that, right?
It's also a fair point that James said child abduction mystery didn't test well. Probably would.
Fair enough. And then
that's well.
All right, so here's Anastasia's prediction. A fist fight breaks out on stage in the middle of a concert. So many things in that sentence are cool. Which basically
so many things are just not in the book. Yeah.
The Pink Flamingo Group either is a rival band or is being bankrolled by a rival band who doesn't want competition.
That would have been New Syndromes are kind of a rival band,
attempting to destroy all competition.
That's gonna happen.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just realized I'm silently reading comments. Okay.
Yeah, no,
okay. So here's Aaron. This is at Unabashedly Aaron's predictions. You'll get to go to a foreign country, and she would like to specify that you get to go to a foreign country to play a concert, not just like on vacation, which ruins.
You get to go to
which ruins that prediction.
Yeah.
Oh man, get to go to a foreign country to play a concert, but not on vacation. You do play a concert in a foreign country.
Yeah.
You don't go there to play a concert, but I think it's close.
I think it's close enough.
Win.
I think it's close enough. I think so too.
Excellent prediction. Yeah. You'll win a Battle of the Bands and get to play a huge venue as a prize. New Battle of the Bands. Too cool. You'll get kicked out of your band. Should have happened.
Oh, Anastasia, sorry, hold on a second. Anastasia said my internet cut out right when you talked about my predictions. What was the ruling?
Oh, the ruling. The ruling was on the Flamingo Group being rival band or bankrolled by a rival band who doesn't want competition. That's a win.
Good that's prediction. A win. That's close enough.
New Syndrome.
There's a New Syndromes, but we didn't know about them yet at the time.
That's right. So congratulations, and thank you for letting us know. We'd hate for you to have missed that. You'll get to play with a famous musician, and it's awesome.
Nope. You don't get to play with anybody except for yourself.
By yourself the way you always wanted to play. Great prediction, sadly. Not true. Here's Haley, or at that Prickly Pear's predictions. We already know prediction number 4 here. You tell the police and they don't believe you. That sure as heck came true. Good prediction.
Yeah.
The tall boys are working.
That's not surprising.
The tall boys are working for the Flamingos. Now, I like the idea of there being a bunch of tall boys out there. The tall boy was working for the Flamingos.
Yeah, but didn't we know that from the first? We know that from the first read, because the tall boy delivers the ransom note.
Yeah, I wonder why we didn't give that to that Prickly Pear. I think maybe I misread it. Maybe I didn't read it or something. Look, that's a win. The drummer and keyboardist will sassily save you from peril.
Drummer and keyboardist will sassily save. Molly saves your butt big time a couple times. Kurt does not.
He does nothing. I think that's a no, sadly, but good specificity.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
The two kidnapped guitarists were in on it to get ransom money.
That would have been great in a really good book, but this was not that.
You never play an instrument / sing during the whole book.
Sorry, you're very
really
close. Yeah.
Okay, at Agma the Lesser, there will be an art of a Jacob's ladder. No.
Was there?
No, I don't think that there was. Right? There was no art of a Jacob's ladder. No. Awesome prediction, but no. One of your bandmates will be an undercover G person.
What's a G person? Like a Fed man?
Federal guy. Federal person.
A spook?
Yeah, yeah, I guess. Sadly, no. Right? No. You will find a job that's not in music, but it's an okay life, you guess.
Does it count that you thought one of your bandmates was your bandmate, but was actually an undercover cop? Like the undercover Lisa and Jill? Doesn't quite count.
No, I think it doesn't quite count because it's one of your bandmates.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, got it. No, don't apologize. That's the punishment. I missed the new one. What's the new one?
You'll find a job that's not in music, but it's an okay life, you guess.
I mean, probably true. But it's probably not a great life though, because people probably don't love working with you.
And I think
in general,
even
but
working as a brainwashed member of a cult, the cult was kind of all about music, so I don't think that quite works. Still in the music
that's
industry.
Close though,
because you're specifically brainwashed to write music for New Syndromes.
You are also brainwashed just to. Well, you're right. That's what he wanted you to do was write music. So I'm sure you ended up writing the music. Okay, yeah, no, not quite.
Not quite, but really good. Fader predicted you get stuck babysitting last minute. Nope.
That's good.
You're challenged by a guy with a mohawk. Not that we know of. There is a hairspray incident.
There's a hairspray incident. No. Not so much 80s stuff in this either.
No. Yeah, there should be more 80s stuff.
Yeah. I guess maybe because it was written during the 80s, so like it wasn't the 80s to them. It was just now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was also the 80s. They still probably called it the 80s.
Fader's next prediction, you find a ghost.
Nope.
You
should have.
You heard sheep. Solid prediction. Not
Mike, you're onto something. You lean away from anything that sounds cool. That is a really head towards the mundane. You're right. Tragically, you're right about that.
Yeah, I think once you know the theme of the book from the title of the book, predictions should be based on anything else.
Yeah.
Whatever the central theme seems to be. Now here's Eli's predictions. Jill and Lisa weren't kidnapped. They're in on the scheme. No, they were kidnapped.
Good guess.
You get taken advantage by an unsavory manager and lose everything. That happens moments after this book ends, I think. You hear a pattern in another band's song. A clue. No.
Oh, come on. That would be so good.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, man.
What?
How do you figure out?
Oh, you're right. Yes, 100%.
That the new syndrome is brainwashing people.
You hear this play the major chords, everything in the key of C. No real tempo changes.
That is
what was a couple other things musically? There was totally a musical code to the new Syndrome's music.
Prediction to have come true. Eli
wow,
that's a swing.
That's a big swing. I can't believe that one connected. Well done. And we almost sailed right past
Yep.
it. Apologize for that.
The headliner singer can't sing tonight. You have to go on in their place. I don't think this guy would ever deign to do that. Just go on and sing his own songs.
Yeah.
You follow a groupie for completely innocent reasons, and they rob you.
He would go up to the band and he'd say, like, let's say, well, the name of one of the songs that he wrote is called "The Rose of Love," and he'd be like, "Rose of Love, key of G," and they'd be like, "The
What?
What?
I never heard of you. Are you a kid? What is this?
2, 3, 4."
No following a groupie and being robbed by the groupie. Pink Flamingo Action is a supernatural / alien group that can only be defeated by rock.
Well,
They're aliens.
I mean,
supernatural
new
/
syndromes,
alien.
but I think that's okay. That's fine.
Oh, right. Pink Flamingo Action.
But at the time we only knew the bad guys to be Pink
Correct.
Flamingo Action, so I think that can apply to all bad
All
guys.
right, we'll give it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they could have been destroyed by other types of noise. Like, it didn't have to be rock and roll
Pink
at all.
Flamingo Action. We're retracting. We're rescinding the gifting of that award to you, Eli. Sorry about that.
Wow.
But you get another one. You still got one coming.
Wow.
Sorry, we jumped the gun on that one, but we took time with the other one. See how it works out.
It's turning into a mean stream.
It means
A live mean.
it's because we're getting so self-conscious eating this pizza.
That's what it is. We're lashing out.
No, don't, Howard. Do not fight it, Eli.
Don't worry, Haley. This video will be on the YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Although I guess it's more fun to watch it live. But that's not true. It's more fun to watch it anytime.
Over and over?
Over and over. Put on auto repeat.
Finally, Eli predicted you need access to a secret file or location, and luckily, someone in the band is a real whiz with computers.
Oh, that would have been so good. No whizzes in that band of any sort.
No, there's a guy who's a whiz with finding bugs, supposedly, but that guy finds no bugs, so how do we know? All right. Oh no, there's so many more predictions than I thought. Sorry, this is going a while, but it's a live stream, right? That's just how it works.
Live stream.
I get pizza all over the place.
We're just going through predictions. That's the main. Whoa, there's a lot of predictions. All right, let's slam bam these a little bit. All right.
Apologies to everybody for the slam bamming. We won't miss anything. We promise. Luke predicts the roof will be blown off by rock, presumably. There'll be a reference to turning up to 11. Nope. Kidnapped band members was done by your record label. No. And you will defeat the bad people with your righteous shredding.
Oh, come on. I think so.
I mean, righteous shredding is a pretty specific thing.
Yeah, I think it.
But
I think you use your shredding skills
to make a specific kind of shred.
Here's the thing, because even though your intent was to make noise, you're definitely plugged into giant amps. You're definitely going to.
Yeah. If that
you're going to whip out some of your riffs.
Yeah. If that dude wasn't shredding in that moment, then I've never shredded. So yes, that's a win. Good job, Luke. Jen Freeman, I only have one, and I think there were more, and I meant to paste them in here, and I don't see them. So I will track those down if you did more than one prediction. But for now, the only prediction I have is a certain series of notes or chords will trigger something. And then you asked if you need to be more specific. The answer is no. You don't have to for this one. So a certain series of notes or chords will trigger something. That's a win.
Yeah, that's a win.
Triggers the brainwash.
A series of loud noises. Yeah.
Or
100%.
Or an anti-brainwash. All right, at the loveliest Liz, there will be a tie-in to Harlow Thrombey. No, sadly.
Oh, I wish.
You will all get into the van or possibly a tour bus. Again, nope. Shoulda.
Oh, wait. Are you sure you don't in that one where you leave together? You don't get into the bus?
You just talk about it.
Okay.
I mean, if somebody... I'm pretty sure that you just... Because I really wanted people to get in the van because I had a prediction
you would have
about
clocked
something
that.
in the van. And that I'm pretty sure...
Right. Oh, that's right. Okay.
There will be a scene where it should seem like you're doing drugs, but there's a kid's book, so you definitely aren't. Yeah, no.
The effect of the Blue Force is somewhat like that, but
It's not like a rock and roll movie drug scene, but there's no drugs in it.
Yeah.
Because these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone does a sick guitar riff.
Nope.
No, so that's not. So you
No.
shred righteously, but this is not a sick guitar riff because it's not like.
Oh.
But a riff is like a series of things, right? A note or notes.
It just doesn't feel right to me.
Yeah, sorry, no to that one. Good one though. You leave rock and roll to get some sort of mundane job. Mm-mm. This dude is in a rock band or nothing. This guy will never have a real job. There will be an ending that solves a mystery but gives no satisfying answer. I mean, there's a lot of endings that give no satisfying answer, but
didn't solve the mystery. The ones where you actually solved it, I would say the answers are satisfying enough. Even the one where Jill and Lisa just show up and they're like, "Oh no, there's undercover cops, we're good."
Yeah,
the explanation was clear.
Yeah, and they
they
didn't talk about aliens and stuff when.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I know on that.
So
but good news, the final prediction from At the Loveliest Liz, you use a musical instrument as a weapon.
Yes, you
I think you do. Not in the way maybe it was meant, but use it as a weapon against a bunch of bad guy aliens, or couple of bad guy aliens. At Pulsar Cardinal, you find a magical guitar. Sorry. Someone hides a gun in an instrument case. Probably everybody.
Definitely Jamie Perez.
Yeah. But no. Band member just can't go on stage and play without their lucky blank thing. Nope. No, nobody's getting on stage in this book.
Right. Well,
here's a bonus 2 broad prediction. There is a rival sleuth, a la Jenny Mudge. You're far more competent. Oh, there's a second prediction here. So no rival sleuth except for like the cops. I don't think they count. No Jenny Mudge style rival sleuth.
Right. Yeah. No.
You're far more competent than the police. I don't know that you're far more competent than the police. I mean, the police never would have stopped this alien, right? They're not going to play a rock song that breaks people out of being brainwashed.
Yeah, but I don't think competent is really a word you could use for this protagonist. There's just like this, when you do something well, when you do win in this book, it's a long road to get there. A lot of dumb choices by this character before that.
Yep. It was a 2 broad prediction. Not meaning pizza. But
I was like, why isn't he saying anything? I realize it's because
it was just vague enough that we couldn't lock it down. So I'm sorry, at Pulsar Cardinal, those ones did not work out. Next, at O4 Mouse, only a few more to go. You try to go to the police, but they're useless. The police were dumb once, but like they didn't get that first call. But other than that, I'm not sure they were useless.
And most of the time, you're really not actually helping them help you very much. And you don't actually try. Yeah, no, not quite, not quite. You find out the culprit by tricking them into playing a song. Oh, that would be rad. But no, I don't. Find out the culprit by tricking them into playing a song. No,
because of hearing a song, but you don't really trick anybody into playing a song. You trick a guy into letting you mess with their equipment, but that's kind of not the same thing.
There's an ending where you get kidnapped and never found. That's probably true.
That one's going to require research now.
That one is probably true. I don't know if we have like 100% verification of you never being found. I don't think it's ever said that no one ever heard from you again, or you were never found again. But you do get kidnapped, and they leave it there.
Nova sends you to outer space, right?
Oh, yup.
So I mean, people on another planet learn about you, I guess.
Yep. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, this absolutely happens. 100%. Congratulations. The best ending has you playing a sold out concert and landing a big record deal? Absolutely not.
But that is the best ending. It just didn't happen in the book. But boy,
it should be. Now we got Brian Leet at Brian_Leet. You meet a tour manager who makes big promises but runs off with your money. Like Matt said, that happens immediately after the end of this book. You acquire a
Oh,
special sweatband to wear. That's good.
that's really
Wouldn't
good.
that be good? I mean, you get the robes. You do get special robes, which is close, but not
Yeah,
quite a
not
sweatband.
quite.
The street cred though you would have had if that came true. That's the thing about these really specific ones. If they come true, you'll be a legend. Okay, the next one is you need to play a certain song to discover a clue. No, not really, right? Not to uncover a clue. You have to play a noise song to destroy the robes, but not to find a clue.
Right.
And the last one is the drummer disappears for good.
That's just wishful thinking.
Well, okay, when the cops come to your door and you have to identify bodies, that's Kurt's still with you at that point, right?
Yeah,
That's just Jill and Lisa.
So.
I don't think Kurt ever dies. Wait. In the rocket that blows up, but he hadn't disappeared. He was accounted for. We were still like at the apartment or whatever. So I don't think that counts. Not quite. Close, but no cigar.
James mentioned
amazing. Oh, what?
Oh, just back to the does you get kidnapped and nobody ever finds you?
Yeah.
There was one ending where it ends where you hope they find you in time.
Yeah.
What was that?
But that's still not confirmation. But again, you were shot into space, so it's all good. That prediction is a win.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that one's all good.
All right, I think that's all the predictions that I have. If we miss somebody's, let us know. I'm gonna go double check, but
yeah, we'll double check on yours, Jen, because there's a weird like blank space
I left
in
a big
the
space to put something in. I don't think I ever put it back
in the Excel sheets. But Matt, thank you for compiling all that information.
And thanks to
you did a great job.
Thanks to @Mouse on a Moose for kind of kicking this thing off and starting things off.
Yeah, really kicked it off in a major way. Fantasy Finisher. Thank you guys. And you guys, what do you think? Can people still send in their predictions for our current book?
Yes. Oh,
yeah, we're doing House of Danger, right?
Hold on a minute. Maybe I.
What are you talking about, man? What happened?
That's a good question.
So yeah, if you want to send in some predictions for House of Danger, you can still do that. We haven't done too many of the endings yet. Just don't wait too long, because then you'll know the future. So congratulations if you got them right. You're gonna get some pin action in your life, and now that there's actually a drawing of a pin, I feel like we're like 100% closer to a pin existing in the real world. Matt, is there actually a way that you know of to turn a drawing of a pin into a pin?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so there's a plan. There's a plan in place, everybody. Everybody get excited. Adam would like a deadline for predictions. How about...
you know what? Mauve Billions did have some predictions. I said thank you for letting us know. I see them here now. Mauve? Let me know.
We apologize that. Very, very sorry for that. We're not the best at this stuff, and it was a lot to pour through.
Yeah,
but
I would
thank
say
you for letting us.
We're not the best at this stuff, but we are among the worst. Okay.
I'm gonna pull up a calendar so I can arbitrarily pick a deadline for predictions. I'm gonna say predictions are fine until midnight. Should I say midnight before the next episode, or before the episode after that?
Episode after that.
Okay, so midnight on May 25th. Midnight on May 25th. And the midnight, you get to choose which midnight that is. Any time zone.
Yeah, whatever your favorite midnight is, that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yes, I'm sorry, Michelle. Yeah, 11:59 on Monday.
Yeah, thank you.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we got just a few more from Mauve Billions. Sell some gear to pay for a ride. No.
No.
You get offered to betray your band for a solo career, which is specific in all the right ways. But a
Oh,
solo
such good prediction.
career doesn't really happen.
You betray your band to be alone with the Blue Force.
You get offered to betray your band for a solo career.
Gotcha. Very specific, and which makes it a really good prediction, but not
But
quite.
sadly not true. You defeat a bad guy by messing with his or her hair.
You pull his hat. You pull his hood off.
You pull his hood off, and you mess with the brain. Doesn't his brain rock?
Yes, with his brain. You do. No, that's not his brain, man.
Yes, it is. I've decided.
No,
it's somebody else's
his
brain. Right?
His brain is in his head. Yeah. That brain belongs to another alien. So not quite.
Yeah, I think not quite. You get tortured by listening to disco.
Oh, that's so good. There should have been way more like anti-disco jokes.
Yeah, genre
in this
battles.
Book. That would have been so good. Genre battles, so much potential. Are there any other I don't think there are any other Choose Your Own Adventures about music, and that's tragic because there's just so many missed opportunities. Maybe we could write a whole series of make a decision about your destiny books that are like themed around music and rock and roll and stuff.
Yeah, our line could be called "Make a Decision Already."
I like that. Just pick a place already. All right. Well, congratulations, everybody who did it, and congratulations, everybody who didn't quite get it. You made some beautiful, amazing predictions that brought us great joy and happiness, and hopefully that can be a little bit of a soothing balm for the pin-shaped hole that remains in your life. But hey, lots of books coming. We still have how many more books to read, Matt? Like 120
infinite
something
number of books.
Yeah, so lots of opportunities in the next 80 years to to win some more pins. Well, this has been a lot of fun, Matt. Did you finish your pizza?
Not even close, but I'm gonna definitely do that. Do we have to?
I'm down to the Krusties. I usually love digging on the Krusties, but I'm just not feeling it right now.
Have it in you?
I think I'm just full, because what happened was, since I had to wait to eat the pizza, I wanted to wait to eat the pizza until the stream. When I got home, I jammed a couple garlic knots in there, by which I mean 3 garlic knots. Three garlic knots is a lot of garlic knots.
It's a lot of dough.
Just jammed it right up there. Eat the crust. All right, Adam. I'm at the whim of the users.
Eat the crust.
It's really chewy. Also been sitting around for a while. Very, very chewy. Do you have something on your face, man?
Did.
Has it been there the whole time? That's so very good. Well, we hope you've enjoyed watching and, more importantly, listening to us chew things. Yeah. This was like super duper duper really, really fun. We should find some more reasons to do this every once in a while. And we can figure out how to make it a little bit even more fun, maybe with some music and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see all of you guys on here. It's really, really fun.
Yeah.
Live stream every Sad Pizza, right? That's fair. Thank you, Eric. But I think it is time for us to bid farewell. Yeah.
Should we take a bite of food and make up a closing song?
Yeah, and we have to sing it with the food in our mouth? Okay.
I got a whole other slice I hadn't even started yet. Thank you all for coming by. No, we'll go back and forth. I'll do like a line then you do it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you all for coming by. It's been so nice to chat.
The sun is low, the moon is high, but this has been where it's at.
We'll always keep reading these books, and we hope you play along.
And most of all, we hope you like our mouthful of pizza song.
Oh, a mouthful of pizza singing, a mouthful of pizza song.
Mouthful of pizza singing a song. All right. Thank you, everybody. This has been way more fun than it should have been. And it means the world
And hopefully,
to us that you guys came out to hang out.
thank you so much. We'll do it again. This was great. I don't know when, but eventually we'll do this again. And hopefully we'll figure out how to put this onto YouTube as a thing. I mean, it should just be there, but I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
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 Thank you.
We'll see y'all on Tuesday, and take care to keep that business nice and dry on the internet. I tweaked it for the live stream.
Oh, I get it. Nice. Goodbye.
Bye. Now, Matt, do you have to push a button to make it stop? Actually,
I don't know.